Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with it. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Bishop's showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got the grind down like a science.
Stewart's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him.
I know these haters ain't want me to see my wings raised. Flowing shoes, polish it. Rappers, I demolish it. I done lost my mind in need of a psychologist. Never cared less back when I was still in colleges. And now the boy be in London, Theophilus. It's tough trying to end up on the paved route. The flow is medium rare. Now bring the steak out. This is my medium here. See how...
Ladies and gentlemen, Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop. This, his first fight since breaking his right hand against a very game Meldrick Johnson. Tonight, Bishop faces Reggie Stewart. Gus Carisi, the trainer for Bishop, assures us that he's better than ever, that the right hand is not a factor.
I'm not going to call his trainer a liar, but trainers have been known to bend the truth a little bit. Obviously, if his hand wasn't right, he's not going to let anybody know. He doesn't want anybody to take advantage of that fact. But fact is, it should be fine. It's been tested already in gym workouts.
Nice strike after catching one by Reggie Stewart. And there's a right hand by Andre Bishop, and another. That's a good sign. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Scored well up top. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Stewart's scouting report is an easy one to read. 3 letters, J-A-B.
Yes, sir. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's jabbing in his way, and I don't mean talking. Yeah, I mean throwing that stiff lead hand out into his opponent's face all night long.
And from long range, he's able to get his target he wanted.
And when you have somebody throwing long punches...
Oh, and there you go. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. There is no doubt that Andre Bishop's right hand is perfectly fine. An impressive knockout victory with that right mitt. He takes care of Reggie Stewart in spectacular fashion.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
From the Thomas and Mack Center here in Las Vegas, we present heavyweight action. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you as Andre Bishop looks to stay perfect as he faces Dwight Cooper.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
This is going to be a challenge for both men, although Cooper catches Bishop clean. And oh no, there's blood over the right eye. Andre Bishop is now in a tough spot.
Well, his corner man's going to have to take care of it. The cut man's going to have to stop that bleeding. But that has to serve as a warning of things to come. Be aware now. Be better.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. And now you can see him zoning in on that cut. Is it just human nature when you've done that to somebody to want to go back to it more and more?
Yeah, it's kind of like the bull seeing that red cape. You know, his eyes open, he snorts a little bit more. He's coming for that.
Good 1-2 from Bishop. He landed that right hand flush against Hall.
Because, Joe, it takes great discipline to stay on the outside. You look at him, you say, hey, you're tall. I wish I was tall like that. But now it takes restraint, control to stay in those quarters and make sure you don't give in and allow the shorter guy to get close.
Bishop scoring with that right hand. Good jab by Cooper. A lot of blood now coming from above that right eye of Andre Bishop. That cut that Cooper opened up is significant.
You know, some fighters handle punches all right. They get tested, you know, they get dropped, they get up, but they get cut. They don't handle that. They panic. We're going to find out now his mental state, how strong he is in that area. Does he handle this the way he needs to?
More than one. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you.
Beginning of round number 2 here, and let's see how long that cut over the right eye can stay patched up. Gus Carisi was working on it for the full 60 seconds after that first round, but who knows if it'll maintain itself. Now there's the jab. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. A well-placed left hand up top. Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot.
Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot. Great combination from Bishop.
Halfway through round number 2.
Cooper's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. You remember when wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. Solid. And he is down. He is down for the first time tonight. Cooper's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in, you want to stay on the outside, use that jab.
Cooper's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Bishop snapping that jab. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Andre Bishop so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Blood is streaming down the face of Andre Bishop. That cut is really impairing his vision. The ref is taking a look here. Dwight Cooper could be on the doorstep of a TKO win. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. That's a solid right hand by Andre Bishop. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Scores up top with a left. And it's over! This fight is over! Cooper's earned himself a TKO win. The ref steps in and stops it. So the heavyweight career of Andre Bishop tries to move forward tonight. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore along. Dwight Cooper landed flush. And trouble for Andre Bishop as you can see the start of a cut over that right eye.
It's in a bad spot too, right in the corner where it could run right into the eye and impair his vision.
Cooper trying to get away from Bishop's attack. And now we see that cut, and that's become a very inviting target.
He has to make sure that he doesn't only see that cut, though, because he might get a little over-anxious, get a little heavy only on that side.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. And he engages in the clinch. Cooper's able to land a good, solid left hand. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. When you're the smaller man, sometimes you need to be the smarter man, and that's the case with Andre Bishop landing that jab. Good jab by Cooper. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. Big uppercut right on the mark. Good-looking jab there. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Cooper. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Great combination from Bishop. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. What's the best punch for a tall puncher against a shorter puncher?
Well, it's got to be the jab, because the jab is the measuring stick. It makes sure that the taller man keeps that advantage. Makes sure that the shorter man stays where he belongs.
Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Cooper. Super two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Bishop with a nice combination, a good old 1-2 landing on Dwight Cooper.
Forward.
You see him holding on. Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Bishop's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Cooper's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Very